Information tonight about a rape investigation near OSU's campus. Tonight, the victim tells us how the stranger grabbed her and pulled her into a carport before the attack was stopped by Columbus police. ABC 6's Lisa Rantala joining us now live from campus with what that victim told her. Lisa?
Well, first, this victim is saying to Columbus police a big thank you. Today, she told me she came to High Street Friday night to transfer COTA buses. She said her flip-flops busted, so she was trying to buy a new pair here at the UDF, and that's when she saw the stranger out front sitting on these rocks.
One count felony, one kidnapping, one count felony, one rape.
According to his alleged victim, Randy Graham seemed like a kind stranger as he offered to do a favor. She told us he offered to buy her a cheap pair of shoes so she could hop back on a COTA bus, and then he pulled her to a dry spot to get out of the rain.
They were kind of surprised. I mean, they were already out there on routine patrol for other reasons. That's what that unit is designed for.
But the 21-year-old victim quickly realized that the real kind hearts came from Columbus police. That's because on their routine bike patrols east of campus, they stopped Graham in this carport. The victim said he was raping her.
In this case, they were looking for things. They saw something looked out of place, and they moved in to find out what it was.
Commander Chris Bowling oversees the off-campus bike patrols. He says they concentrate on robberies off High Street, car break-ins, and exposures. But this fall, folks like Graham have raised concerns.
He's currently homeless.
Because we know we have this very concentrated transient population there in the campus area, we're constantly out looking for it.
Graham denies all allegations.
He did tell me this was a consensual act. He is planning on fighting the case going forward.
But the victim tells us there's no denying that she may have been left in a ditch somewhere if vigilant officers were not passing by.
I think that's one of those moments where you look back and say, hey, I did something great today.
Now, the bond was set for Graham today at $200,000. As for the victim, she is not an OSU student. She said she was here to pick up a COTA bus to take her to Grove City. Reporting live from campus, Lisa Rantala, ABC 6 News.
Columbus police tell us why they're concentrating their efforts just east of campus in time, they say, to catch a rapist in the act this weekend. ABC 6's Lisa Rantala joins us live from campus after talking with the victim today. Lisa?
Well, first of all, police tell me that they're starting to see more homeless in this area, plaguing students and their cars. But the victim tells me she was just switching buses when she was targeted right here on this corner. She said her attacker forced her around the corner where he raped her. Randy Graham denied those rape allegations in court this morning as he kept shaking his head behind his attorney. The alleged 21-year-old victim talked to me off camera. She says she was on her way to Grove City when her flip-flop busted this weekend. Before she switched buses on High Street, she was looking at stores to buy another pair of shoes. And that's when she said Graham forced her to a carport less than a block from High, his hand covering her mouth, and it caught the attention of the campus biking crew made up of Columbus police.
So they just happened to see something, hear something, shined a flashlight inside, thought something looked odd, got inside, started taking a look at it. Next thing they know is they've got a sexual assault investigation.
Now, that off-campus bike patrol is made up of about 10 to 12 officers who have about 10 years each with the department. Their commander tells me that they'll likely be up for an award because of their vigilant efforts. And the victim tells me if it weren't for these officers, she may not be standing here today. Reporting live from campus, Lisa Rantala, ABC 6 News.